Hey, welcome back to day 43 of Project Me. Very short video today, I'm hoping. So let's just get right cracking into some gratitude real quick. Just real quick. Firstly, we've had some beautiful weather here the last few days, so very grateful for that. It's very nice to not have to wear a big winter coat sometimes, especially walking to university. Makes me sweat sometimes, so it's nice not having that problem anymore. Secondly, grateful to um, a few of my friends who have just kept me company the last few days and have helped support my election campaign, which we'll talk about in a minute as well, which is what I'm reflecting on. And thirdly, grateful to. What am I grateful to? Oh yeah, just the support of so many people who have messaged me and said that they voted for me. A little bit quite touching, actually. So really grateful to all of them for doing that. You know, for taking the time out of the day and voting for me. So, but anyways, let's get into the main crux of the video, which is really just reflecting on something that happened yesterday. So we have a magazine at the university that reports on the student union elections. It's run by students, of course. And yesterday, the new issue for this week released. So it was available at all the campuses. People can go pick it up and read about the debates that happened the previous week. And it's quite sad, but I had called it with my friends that there was going to be a very critical article of me, which is unfortunate. I wish I didn't call it. And I'm not saying there is bias against me, but it does certainly look that way, at least to my parents. They released an article going through all the candidates, to be fair, but it was outlining some of the stuff that happened at the previous debate. Not really a debate, more just like a question answer speech sort of thing. And the tone of the publication made me sound very uncertain. I had a 4-point plan. They didn't mention at all my 4-point plan, but they mentioned my opponent's 4-point plan, which he didn't label as a 4-point plan. So a little bit irritating, but I'm finding some humor in this, which is really what matters. What I'm really reflecting on and what I want to congratulate myself for and pat myself on the back for is my reaction to all this. I've noticed over the past year I've gotten much better at taking things as they come and not getting stuck up on them. So with this, for example, I read the article. A friend had sent it to me and said they did you a little bit dirty here, and I thought, yeah, this is irritating. This is irritating, but it's also quite funny. I've had a hit piece written about me. I'm running for an academic vice president position at the student union, not a very important role, and I have a hit piece written about me. That's quite funny. And I'm just trying to find the light in all this. Do I wish it wasn't public? Yes. I mean, I don't think any of it's true, so it also doesn't bother me. But that also bothers me in the sense that because what they said I said isn't true. It makes it annoying that it's out in the public realm. But it's okay. I'm not that bothered by it. It's irritating, yes, but I think it's quite funny. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a copy home tomorrow of the magazine to cut it out and frame it as well. It'll be a nice little memento to look back on in 30 years. And, I think it's good. And I'm just proud of my reaction to it. More than anything else. I'm proud that I didn't, so when I got it, my first reaction wasn't, oh, it's their fault, it's all pure bias, it's whatever, it's this, it's all their fault, none of it's my fault. My first reaction was, of course, irritation at first, right? Ideally, I'd like to have my position made concisely and clear and along the lines of what I said. But hey, that's not always possible. The writer's a human, that's okay. My second reaction was, okay, clearly there was some miscommunication somewhere. We're going to assume to the writer's benefit that they just misunderstood me and that I wasn't clear enough. So I want to take my second reaction was taking responsibility for my own fault in not being clear and concise enough with how I presented myself. So, gonna have to probably over the next day or two, when I have some time, look back on what I said and see where I can be a little bit clearer as well with my message and what I was trying to get out there and spread. So that was my second reaction, which I'm very proud of. It's less about, maybe there was some fault outside of me, but that doesn't matter because it's me I should be worried about. I can only control what I do. And everything outside of me is external. I can't control that. So I'm very proud of myself for that particular reaction. And my third reaction was finding the humor in it. Sort of, in a way, coping. It's sort of what's helped me sort of bundle up the irritation. I'm still irritated, but it's not a big deal because I think it's also quite entertaining and funny. So that's really the video for today. Just sharing that. I consider this a win in a way. Ideally, yes, it wouldn't have happened, but in a way, I'm also all the better because of it. So, did I really lose? I don't know. I'd rather it happen now than 5 years and in a much higher stake environment. Because now I've had it happen before and I can, move on. So, yeah. That's that. That's where I'm at with the campaign for the student union position. Voting ends on Thursday. Yeah. Truth be told, I'm not actually expecting to win. Again, and so many people have made this comment to me. It's not just me thinking that, which is a little bit scary in a way. I'm at a disadvantage because of what I look like. So, which I'm not going to comment any further on that. It's dangerous, murky territory. But no, it's all right. I did it for the experience. I did it to learn about how to run a campaign, and I did it for fun, really, more than anything else. So I might be a little bit disappointed because you tend to, when you go for something, you tend to glorify it in your mind, or embellish it in your mind. You have all these, but if I do this, then I can do this. Thinking about all the things I'll do for students at the university next year. But, so I'll be disappointed if I don't get the role, but it won't be the end of the world, and I won't put too much weight on it as well, which is all that matters. I think the statement that the person who cares less generally wins, I think that's pretty accurate, as much as it can be a good thing and a bad thing. Ideally, the person who cares more should win, but not caring also makes it easier to not get caught up on the small details and focusing on the bigger picture, right? So anyways, that's the video. A bit of a rant / side tangent at the end, but hey, that's all right. I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. I am doing well. I'm drowning in work, but I signed up for university. I cannot complain. Tomorrow I'm going to a play with some friends about a law, actually, about criminal law and sort of the ethics and morals of representing criminals as a lawyer. So very interesting. Looking forward to that. Apparently presents some really intriguing questions. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. Might have some more to share by the weekend about something that's happened over the weekend, last weekend. But we'll see how that goes. I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want to assume anything when it's not exactly mine to assume. But that's cryptic enough. Anyways, take care, guys. Have an absolutely wonderful day, night, or evening, wherever you might be in the world. Cheers.